It's the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. Our Facebook stream is having some problems this morning, which can occur from time to time. So for those that are on the Facebook channel, on the Twitch channel and on YouTube and X, I say good morning and welcome. We'll see if we can get that fixed up before the show is through its first hour. If not, thank you for being here nonetheless, as we get your Taste It Tuesday underway. Coming up on the show this morning, we got a follow-up on the Philly Karen. The dad is speaking out now on what exactly happened at the baseball game, and we have even more good news for the family coming up this morning. Also, a restaurant goes viral for a very special doggy steak. Oh, yes. I remember Dizzy getting a doggy steak. We've got that story coming up. Also, why a BC man was arrested for driving a kid's toy car. Yeah, he was driving one of these little toy cars, and you maybe have seen the pictures in your feed. He's pulled over. Oh, come on. I mean, was it a joke? What was going on there exactly? And is it true McDonald's is looking to open buffet restaurants? You're seeing this on social media. The fact of the matter is that it is... there's a story behind that. And what was the worst car you ever owned, and why? We will take a look at that this morning on the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. Thank you so much for being part of the show today. Again, my apologies for those on the Facebook feed. Some kind of issues at source, and we will continue to try and connect so that we can get some of our Facebook friends onto the show. It just does not want to connect for some reason. This morning, it's not playing nicely. X, YouTube, and Twitch are okay, though. Hopefully, we'll get that all fixed up by tomorrow. Okay, let's take a look outside and see how things are shaping up for us weather-wise today. We're at 8 degrees. Looks as if we're going to be in for some fog this morning, and we've got a couple of nice days in the forecast, but here's the thing. We've got some rain showers that are going to most likely wreck our weekend. Oh, yes, if you've got some stuff planned for outside this weekend, chances are you may have to move that inside, because it looks as if we are going to have some Looks as if we're going to have some soggy conditions, but we are seeing a little bit of fog out there this morning, and that nothing too serious, but we do have a lot of moisture in the air, so it's something to keep in mind. Shouldn't cause too many visibility issues. At least that's what we're seeing this morning anyway. Oh, won't be long before the roads change big time and we see some white on those roads. Hopefully that's a long way off. So here's what the weekend weather forecast is looking like here. It is looking like we are going to be a little bit soggy. Looks as if it's going to be a little bit soggy for the weekend, but still nice midweek. 27 for the high today, 28 for the 10th. That's tomorrow, but then look at all the rain that we've got coming in. There's going to be a lot of rain coming in for the weekend. So this is not great news for our harvesting friends, our farming friends. I apologize for that. I wish you had a little bit better news. But, it's going to be a little bit on the soggy side. All right, let's get into it. Let's see who we've got to say good morning to. And welcome aboard. Welcome aboard, Sunseekers. Again, my apologies for Facebook this morning. Not quite sure what's happening there. For those who managed to jump onto the other platforms real quickly so that you could take part in the show, I do appreciate it. I'll make sure to post the YouTube version of Hour 1 onto the Facebook page later today, and we'll get that situation hopefully sorted out a little bit later this morning. In the meantime, let's see who we've got straggling in to say hello and good morning as we get things rolling on this Taste of Tuesday Ants Analog Day. I have a funny feeling that Ants Analog will play some type of role in our Taste of Tuesday today, which, of course, is the classic celery with raisins or chocolate chips. Are you team raisins? Are you team chocolate chip? We'll get to the bottom of it this morning on the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. Okay, Road Reverend is here this morning on Twitch. Good morning, Road Reverend. Zumba Bernice is here too. Hello and good morning to you. Good to see you guys. You can see I'm sporting my Vikings jersey. Well, you know that's going to come up in yesterday's good thing. We have got Pebbles here this morning as well. Ron is here. Good morning, Ron. Good to see you over on X. Thanks for joining us on X this morning. Tracy Roger is here on Twitch. Good morning. Ron says good thing yesterday went and, he's into good thing already. Went and helped a good friend dig his potatoes. Got those potatoes all dug up. Fantastic. Good job, pal. Just watch the French fries. French fries can be dangerous. They can be a little bit dangerous. I know this firsthand with my tooth that I managed to damage there on Friday. Not fun times. Not fun times. Anyway, feeling a little bit better today as I recover from my major surgery. No, it's not major. Janine is here this morning on Twitch. Good morning, Janine. Patsy Ann as well. Hi, Patsy Ann. I appreciate you come on over this morning. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning, good morning. We've got Cindy here too, and Quentin all on Twitch this morning. Hello and welcome. Thank you for being here. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Nick is here as well this morning. Good morning, Nick. Good to see you on Twitch. Richard is here on YouTube. Oh, Richard made the jump over on YouTube. You know what? If you can make the jump on YouTube, you can make the jump to Twitch. Really, you could. Richard, you're most of the way there, pal. You're most of the way there. Tracy Rogers says, how's your tooth mouth today? Still a little bit sore, gargling with the salt water, trying to take care of it as best I can. But it's steady as she goes, KD 4380 is here this morning. Good morning. 1954 Old Girl is here as well this morning. Good morning, 1954 Old Girl. We've got some of our Facebook friends come on over to try out Twitch, or at least see how easy it is. You just pop Twitch on. And off you go. Rylan Oakley, good morning, Rylan. Nice to see you. Welcome. Pebbles, good morning. Richard, I like chocolate chip. Thanks, Richard. If it was against the Bears, does it really count? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Did you see that game? It was incredible. It was a come-from-behind win. JJ did it. This guy is like 22 years old. I've got underwear older than this guy. Unbelievable. Truly a remarkable game last night. It was incredible. And it's going to be an interesting season. And our backup quarterback, of course, is a local guy. So obviously I'm wearing my Vikings jersey today, and I'm a little superstitious because this is my old one, and I did buy a new one, and I'm scared to try the new one because if I put the new one on and they start to lose, then that's technically could be my fault. And I don't want to have that kind of responsibility on me. But anyway, that is what's going on with my Vikings jersey this morning. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started. Jody is over on Facebook and say good morning. Hi, Jody, and Angela Damaris is here too. This just, stands. I see you. I see your comments on there, and I do appreciate it. Thanks for the good morning. I see you, Jody and Angela, and you're probably listening or lurking somewhere. And Quentin's upset he missed another sports ball match. It was a big one, Monday Night Football. 22-year-old kid, though. Like, I just can't get over that. My daughter is 22 years old, and it's just so young. It's so young. Shouldn't he be in school? Like, isn't it past your bedtime? Oh, what'd you do last night? I was just out helping a multi-million-dollar sports team win the big game in the fourth quarter. Insane. Crazy. Anywho, we've got an update for you coming up on the Phillies Karen, and it's good. It's a good update. We'll share that with you coming up. Also, the dad speaks out. We hear from Dad, who really is the class act in this whole thing. Of course, we touched on that yesterday. And the dad in this tiny little car. Is this like a new thing that dads want to jump behind the wheel of these cars that are made for kids? Because I don't know about you, but I saw a video of a guy on like what looked like the LA freeway. And I'm surprised he didn't get pulled over. I've got that video coming up a little bit later on in the show. We'll take a look at that. Nick says most of us have that superstition when it comes to the Bombers. Last jersey of theirs I bought was 12 years ago. The superstition. I see what you're saying. Some people don't wash their jerseys. I really advise against that. I mean, it is a stinky situation if you're gonna do that. If you're not gonna wash your jersey, that's, I don't know. No one's gonna sit beside you. It's gonna be a bad situation, Tim. A bad situation. Okay, let's get to yesterday's good thing. Yesterday's good thing, of course, we'll start with a little bit of football, and, of course, that is my good thing. Also, I heard from the Pickle Fest people. How exciting is this? I heard right back from them. The person that I heard from at Pickle Fest, I believe her name was Allie. Hang on. Yeah, Allie Wojcik is doing this. So thank you, Allie, for getting back to me. Allie says, "Hi, Tyler. We just went public at the last downtown market and have a small volunteer committee formed that has already started on event planning. Right now, myself, Allie Wojcik, is the main point of contact." I said, "That's fantastic. We would love to have you come on the show because people are interested about Pickle Fest. Because as we were talking about yesterday, it was big in the 90s. It was once upon a time a big event for downtown Brandon, and it could be big again." And she says, "Well, I wrecked my voice this past weekend as a tour guide. It won't sound good at all. Ha ha. We also don't have a lot of cemented details yet to speak on. just that we're a dedicated group of volunteers that want to see this event come back in 2026 and have started the motions to make it happen. If you have any questions that I can, give a written reply to in the meantime, please do. I'll do my best to respond. So if you have any questions about Pickle Fest, I guess the point I'm trying to make here is that it's a good thing that we heard back from Ali that this is in fact happening, and you are okay to share the Pickle Fest post, because we were worried yesterday that maybe somebody was, I don't know, just trying to stir stuff up, trying to say, hey, yeah, Pickle Fest, join this group. And then, I don't know, everything is nefarious online. Some people are just not it's not good. You know what I mean? It can be nasty out there, and people can just try and pull the wool over our eyes, and that's not happening here. This is actually a really good thing. There will be another post up soon with some of the feedback that we got from the downtown summer market, and a call for more people to share their Pickle Fest memories and stories. So that is fantastic. I appreciate hearing from you, Ali, and we will watch that. I will share the Pickle Fest post to make it official with the show, and we will be off to the races. It'll be fantastic. Pickle Fest back in downtown Brandon in 2026. I'm not quite sure what month it will come back, but hopefully it will be bigger and better than ever. That would be fantastic. Cheryl says, do you have one of these? I think I do. Cheryl, does this mean you're a Vikings fan too? That is a damn nice mug. Go Vikings, go. Go Vikings, go. Big win for the Vikings. Big win for the Vikings. It is the best thing. Yesterday's good thing. Go, go Vikings. Let's go Vikings. Yeah. That is a damn nice mug. That is a damn nice mug. Yep. I am so excited that the Vikings won. Yes, JJ, you are our man, JJ. Richard says he got a new fridge. Way to go, Richard. Good job. Fill that fridge. Fill that fridge. Fill that fridge. What are you going to fill it with, Richard? Um, 1954 old girl. GT waiting for the vet to call on the Bears condition overnight. Oh, what is Bear the puppy? Is Bear the puppy? I did a little video test just to make sure that Facebook didn't remove my live privileges, but no, they haven't. Everything seems to be working as far as mobile goes, so yeah, this is weird. Sorry about that, guys. I apologize. Ah, sorry. Anyway, I hope that Bear is okay. I've got a great story coming up about a dog steak. When Dizzy was into his last few weeks, we of course had a puppy steak for him. I cooked up his last steak, and that kind of hit me a little bit, so I wanted to share with you. It's a feel-good story. It's a feel-good story. Help me out. Yesterday's good thing. Something that happened good from yesterday. All you have to do is type in GT. I know our Facebook friends are not here to help us out a little bit, but they're probably coming along shortly. The fundraising breakfast at the Elkhorn Resort Spa and Conference Center is coming up this Sunday. If you're in the Clear Lake area, please make note of this. Pancakes, magic, and giving back. This is happening at the Elkhorn Resort on Sunday, and it's all in support of Make-A-Wish Canada. All you have to do is show up, eat pancakes and sausages for $15 per person. Call 204-848-2802. Please tell them how many people are going to be showing up to the breakfast on Sunday, because they would love to be able to have a ton of food waiting for everybody. And they would love to see you there to help out the cause. If you can, that would be great. Again, that is at the Elkhorn Resort this Sunday for Make-A-Wish Canada. The incredible magic of Evan Morgan will also be part of the fun. And don't forget, on Thursday, that's day after tomorrow, at the Clarso Spa, they've got those thirst nights happening. It's going to be 80s hair bands poolside outside of the Clarso Nordic Spa. That is so popular. That is so much fun. Skydancer Casino, again, the gaming floor closed today. Tomorrow will be open actually Wednesday evening. They hope to have that whole pipe situation solved. They had a pipe explode, caused a bit of damage, and it's not very often that they have to close the facility down, but they did. Now, food services are still open, but again, as far as all the gaming entertainment is concerned, that is off limits today and much of tomorrow, but they should be reopened by the end of the day tomorrow. Something else to keep in mind is that Hairball will be performing on Halloween, October the 31st, and in addition to that, we're looking forward to Tracy Bird mid-November, so always great concerts and lots of fun at SkydancerCasino.com. And at Sunrise Credit Union, happy harvest to all the Sunrise Credit Union Ag members. Enter to win the Harvest Cool Down giveaway contest. Make sure you're a Sunrise Ag member, and if you aren't, just join them. Scan the QR code, click the form, and one lucky member from each branch will win a cooler full of snacks and drinks. That draw is coming up on the 15th. That's Sunday. And also until October the 4th, approved Sunrise Credit Union Ag loans and Ag mortgages will be entered to win one of three $5,000 fuel cards. Interested in talking to a Sunrise Ag lender? See them today. sunrisecu.mb.ca. Chocolate chips for Richard on the Ants on a Log. Nick says, quite the accomplishment. Vikings are undefeated after only one game. This is true. Pebbles GT hubby picked a couple of Roma tomatoes yesterday off our tomato plants, and they look fantastic. I don't know about that, Pebbles. Let's have a look-see here. And I see it. I see it. You can... Okay, so now you need some onions to go along with this. A little bit of cilantro. A little bit of white onion, a little bit of lime juice, and you're off to the races. Pico de Gallo. And Roma actually make the best pico. I can tell those are firm, too. Those are nice and firm. They're nice and hard. I can just tell by the color there. Very nice. Isn't this time of year great? We chopped up some cucumbers. Dad brought some cucumbers over last week. Chopped them up into the apple cider vinegar and onion. So delicious. So delicious. Although, because my tooth situation, I've had to kind of pull it off, going crazy on those, because a little vinegar on an open wound is a little bit stingy. It's a little bit stingy. Road Reverends GT started my steps challenge at work yesterday. Holy cow. Got in some serious steps. 21,411 steps on day one. Good for you, man. Good for you. One step at a time. One step at a time. Good thing, some new products in stores this week that you could be looking for at your favorite supermarket. Hopefully it's Co-ops of Westman, but it is Doritos Spicy Korean Barbecue. These are in Canada effective September the 6th, which was Monday? No, Sunday. No, Saturday, sorry. So if you like Korean, that's a good thing. There's some new Hostess cupcakes available in Canada. These are part of any nutritious breakfast and are fat-free, sugar-free, you know, they go, you don't need vegetables. You just need a little bit of this to start your day. You're good to go. Rock and roll. Barbie and Hot Wheels cupcakes from Hostess. Also, new flavor of Boom Chicka Pop. This is super popular. It's kettle corn. Comes in a variety of flavors. However, it is fall. It's made by Angie's. And look at this. It's pumpkin spice. To go with your pumpkin spice latte. Wash it down good. Kool-Aid and Warheads popping candy is available this week. Ooh, that's not good for your teeth. That's not good for your teeth. Little bit of Haribo. Haribo gummies. Chucky for Halloween. Some freeze-dried candy. And barnacle bites from SpongeBob. Oh, you can tell all the Halloween stuff is really sweet. I mean, they've had the Halloween stuff out for a while, but this is some of the specialty stuff here. Witch's Brew cotton candy. I don't know how I feel about Health Canada putting these warnings on the packages. You see the top left corner there? High in sugar. Health Canada warning, high in sugar. Well, it is cotton candy. Are we really at that point where we have to tell people that, listen, this is filled with sugar? I mean, I think that goes without saying. This also has the Health Canada warning because it says Squishy Skeletons. Squishy Skeletons. The Winter Edition Iced Vanilla Berry Energy Drink. Beaver Tails Bananarama Cookies. And we're back to the spicy Korean barbecue. So those are some good things. Good stuff in stores this week across Canada. That is awesome. Oh, and you may have seen this in the ticker. This is very cool. Verdun getting a concert that probably should have landed in Brandon. This is George Canyon and Aaron Pritchett. They're going to do a Christmas concert in Verdun at the Odd Theater on December the 3rd. Tickets go on sale September the 12th, which is Friday. That is pretty cool. They're playing Quebec City, London, Ontario, Thunder Bay, Weyburn, Lloydminster. So maybe it's not, well, they're playing Calgary, Vernon. I was going to say maybe they're not playing big cities, but it's all over the map. I guess whoever had venues open in the area, they're taking them. But it's a Cowboy Christmas. George Canyon, Aaron Pritchett. Put that on your calendar. Verdun Odd Theater, December the 3rd. Might be a fun evening in Verdun. Hopefully weather is good December the 3rd to take in that show. Get into the Christmas spirit. I know it's hard to be thinking about Christmas this far out. But good God, that's a good thing too. Okay, all wrapped up with yesterday's good thing. Update on the Philly Karen. I'll keep trying to connect with Facebook, but she's not playing nice this morning. So, again, my apologies for that. But you're here, and I appreciate that. I thank you so much. Let's get to the beach and get into a beach break now. We're going to go to the beach that we were talking about yesterday where the WestJet aircraft, the landing gear kind of went kaplutskis. They call this famous beach Plane Beach, St. Martin. Maybe we'll see some planes landing here. It's a live shot this morning of this beautiful beach in St. Martin. We'll be back with more in just a bit. Thanks again for being here, guys. what I want. We don't want clouds. God, we have just really been struggling with the sunshine. What the hell? We promised sunshine on this show. What is going on? I'm going to have to see if I can find another beach. This is just too much. We've got, some of this fog is really getting thick this morning. It is really out to the east. Be careful if you're traveling towards Winnipeg. There could be some issues with regards to fog. Oh boy, visibility is becoming a bit of a concern there. You can see it on the cameras there. Number 1 east at Eli, as well as at Austin. It appears that the closer you get to Winnipeg, the worse it is. So do give yourself extra time to get to where you're going today if you're headed to the eastern side of the province. Some fog developing. We're supposed to see some sunshine, and it is going to be kind of a gray mix, some high-level smoke, actually, at very high levels of the atmosphere. So we could get a little bit smoky today. There are forest fires in BC that are affecting our sky conditions this morning and likely the next couple of days. It's going to be nice, well above normal for this time of year, and even into the weekend, temperatures will be above normal. It's this rain that's going to make things kind of gross, which is a little unfortunate. That is unfortunate because these weekends are so valuable now that the kids are back at school. Everybody's trying to pack in any type of event outdoors that they can before the snow starts to fly. And so it's a challenge, and hopefully by the time the weekend rolls around, maybe Mother Nature decides to change its mind. That'd be great. So we've got an update on Philly Karen. The internet is still talking about this. Of course, over the weekend by now, you've seen the woman steal the baseball from the dad and the son. They were at the baseball game, and the home run ball came their way, and well, it actually went into the stands, and the dad fought Philly Karen. Didn't really fight, but they reached for it. It bounced off her hand. He grabbed it, brought it to his son, put it in the glove. She came over, screamed at him. He decided to avoid engaging with Philly Karen and took the ball out of his son's glove and gave it to her. She stormed away. The internet responded, and there were reports she was identified, lost her job. She was neither identified nor she did not lose her job because we still don't know as of this moment who she is. There is speculation as to who she is, and some of the speculation got so bad that some school boards in, I believe it was New Jersey, had to issue a statement saying she doesn't work for us. She doesn't work here. Please quit telling us we should fire her. This person. And then another person who, it was a mess. Complete misidentification. And really, we're missing the point. The story here is the dad and how he de-escalated the situation rather quickly, and he spoke out to a local NBC affiliate, appeared with his son, and they briefly talked about what transpired in the incident. Here's hearing from the dad.
Trying to snag a ball for his birthday week, and as soon as it cracked off the bat, it was starting to head our way a little bit. So I walked to my right, and I thought, oh crap, it's coming. And I walked down a couple of seats, and it fell and kind of bobbled between the two armrests. And I picked it up, and as I was pulling away, two other hands came, and I mean, I didn't really care at that point. I just walked away and held the ball up high and put it in Lincoln's glove, and was hoping he'd be on the Megatron TV or whatever. And then she showed up.
So you walked back over to your seat. You gave the ball to Lincoln. She came over a couple minutes later. What was she saying to you?
No, it was like 10 seconds or 15 seconds later. She was quick.
Sure.
She definitely scurried on over.
What did she say?
I didn't even see her walk up. And as she reached for my arm, she just yelled in my ear, "That's my ball!" Like super loud. I jumped out of my skin. And I was like, why are you here?
Could see it. Nearly crapped his pants.
And then she's like, "That's my ball. You stole it out of those are from our seats."
Oh.
I said, there was nobody in that seat. she said, that's from where we were sitting. And she just went on and on. I don't even remember what she said. It was, a lot of eyes on us by that time. And the ball was already in his glove, and she just wouldn't stop. And I mean, I'm literally leaning back as she's in my face, yelling and yelling and yelling. And I pretty much just wanted her to go away. And because I had a fork in the road, either, do something I was probably going to regret or be dad and show him how to de-escalate the situation. So that's where I went.
Lincoln, how were you feeling when you had the ball in your hand and then suddenly you saw that you had to give it back up?
I wasn't very happy that we had to give it to her, but we can't win. She was gonna get it anyways.
She's gonna wrestle you.
She wasn't gonna take it, but I decided to give her the ball. I apologize to you, but it was the right thing. We just wanted her to go away.
Yeah.
And it worked out. You got a bat.
Yeah.
And not only that, not only did he get a bat. Not only did he get a bat, he got a camper. You heard correctly. He got a camper trailer. This is true. Apparently, there was somebody had there was a executive, some type of oh yeah, that's what it was. RV World, an executive. This guy, you gotta do it right. You gotta jump while the iron is hot, and this guy did. His name is Marcus Lemonis. Marcus Lemoni. And so while Lincoln is getting his baseball bat signed, Marcus Lemoni, who is the CEO of Camping World, takes to social media and says, I'll send this young man and his family to the World Series, and it's all on me. Oh, and you just won a brand new RV as well. Hashtag Dad of the Year wins that one at Barstool Sports. Holy crap! Holy man, so it gets better. That's crazy. What an RV and tickets to the World Series. Diane says she got the ball, he got the globe. Oh, and then all of a sudden she ran onto the internet and said, that's my RV. That's my World Series tickets. Those are mine, losers. Give me those. Give me those. She's going to wrestle. She's going to, boy. Because I think that this resonates on so many different levels. And I think there are people doing the right thing all the time, and it's not on the internet, and it doesn't get noticed like this. And Carol says, if I were her, I would go find a cave to live in for the next millennia until this all dies down. In the meantime, it worked out well for the little boy, and I hope that he has a great time. Tracy says, wow, that is awesome. Isn't that awesome? Holy man, that is a win. World Series tickets and an RV. There were winners in the Powerball lottery over the weekend, but even here, Philly's Karen, these memes are she is a meme to end all memes. It's all over the place on the internet now. Oh, Philly's Karen, what have you done? What have you done? And Road Reverend sent this to me after yesterday's show, and I wanted to play it because this is how it should be handled. This is how foul balls, home runs should be handled in a classy way. This is a great video. Have a look at this. It's got some music in it, so I might get in some trouble here. So I'm just we'll just watch together here. So this is how it's supposed to be done. Look at that. A little boy gets the ball, hands it to the girl behind him. How cool is that? This guy gets the ball and immediately hands it to the nearest child. The kid starts crying and hugs him. Oh, my gosh. This guy catches the ball. He's super excited, but then gives it to the nearest kid. And, I mean, if you don't have kids, that's what it's all about. I mean, when the kids are at the ballpark, it's all about the kids, right? Caught the ball. Caught the ball. Oh, my gosh. And he gave it to this guy for some reason. I'm not sure. There's obviously a story there. But, this guy's super excited. He caught the baseball. And, there's a little girl right there. Do you want this ball? She gets the ball. Yeah, I mean, if you don't have kids, what the hell you can do with a baseball? What good is it? Oh, the little kid drops it. I'm going to give it to the kid. And the kid also sees no value in a Major League Baseball, drops it. And Mom goes, what are you doing? Hey. I love when the kids share it with another kid. That is pretty amazing. That is pretty amazing. Look at these kids sharing the ball with other kids. Thank you. That is so awesome. I got a ball. Oh, and that's something they'll remember the rest of their life. Oh, cool play of the game. Somebody else catches a foul ball, takes it to the nearest kid. That should really be the rule. If you're at a baseball game and you get a foul ball or a home run ball, if you did not bring your own children, it should just go to the nearest kid. Oh, and then when they give hugs, that's cool. That is so cool. And look at that. And these are, oh man, some good kids. See, and that's at a Phillies game. So I think not all Phillies fans are bad. Look at this little guy. How old would these guys be? Like 10 years old? I caught it. Here you go, pal. Give this to you. Thanks. I'm going to give you this is awesome. Warm your heart. Warms your heart. It's fantastic. Thanks, Road Reverend. That's how you handle it in a classy way. Let's give it to the nearest kid. Have you ever caught a ball? Cindy almost got hit with a football at the Labor Day Classic. I think the only thing that I ever got from a sporting event was a Gatorade bottle back when the Jets played in the old Winnipeg Arena. A Gatorade bottle. We were sitting right by the bench at the old arena, and it was after the game because our seats were way up higher, and we wanted to go down and see the players. And of course, we're talking to the player. Well, not talking, screaming at the players as they're coming off the ice. And a Gatorade water bottle fell off the bench and onto the ground right in front of us. And it's just like, oh, there's a Gatorade water bottle here from the Jets bench. And I hung on to that Gatorade water bottle. I think it crossed the country with me. I think because that's the only thing I ever got from a sporting event and it was a big green Gatorade. They had thousands of them, and I think that's why it fell off they had it resting on just on the side of the boards, and it got knocked over. I should have picked it up and put it back on the bench. Lucky thing there's no internet. I was probably 10 years old. The internet would have had a heyday with me. Oh, my God. Other than that, I don't think I've got anything from a ball game to a basketball game. No, nothing. That's it. Gatorade bottle. How about you? Zumba Bernice says, this is so awesome. Warms my heart. Warms my heart on a cool day. Quentin says, someone needs to give Karen free hockey tickets. Let her catch a puck. Well, she's got the mouth for it. Apparently, she's got the mouth that can withstand all kinds of pressure. They are hard. They're hot. They come in hot. They're harder to stop in the air. They've got the netting up as well. But Road Reverend says he's gotten a couple of pucks at Wheat Kings games when he was a kid. But not many souvenirs. And then Cindy almost got schmucked at the Labor Day Classic with a football. Coming up after 8 o'clock, it's Ants on a Long Day today for Taste It Tuesday. Get the celery out. Got some Co-op Gold peanut butter. And they don't just make peanut butter. They got a neat bunch of varieties that are spreadables that you can put on your favorite breakfast dish or dinner dish or whenever you want. High in protein, low in fat, good for you. We'll take a look at that coming up a little bit later this morning. And again, a reminder that a Fuel Good Day is coming up on the 16th. That's Tuesday. It's a week today. That is a week today. Oh, my God. A week today. I'm going to be out in Verdun for Beef on a Bun between, I believe, 11:30 and 1:30. I'm going to be there from 11 till noon. And then, of course, we're going to chow down a little bit and visit with the folks out in Verdun. And we're going to raise some funds for nonprofit groups, as well as at the Heritage Co-op between 3 and 4, also on Tuesday. Taste It Tuesday and Fuel Good Day. So if you've got your gas tank in need of some fuel, please remember Tuesday is Fuel Good Day with Co-ops of Westman, as we do good in the community by simply stopping by your local co-op gas bar. And, of course, that is happening at participating co-ops right across the country, actually, and especially with Co-ops of Westman, Heritage Co-op, Pembina, Twin Valley, Valley View, Boundary, and Hamiota Co-op as well. At Tim Hortons, if you're looking for a coffee that's got a bit of a, well, it's got a bit of a two-in-one, a meal and a drink. It's the protein lattes. Everybody is talking protein these days, and you can get the new protein lattes at Tim Hortons between 17 and 20 grams of protein. So you get your breakfast and you get your coffee all in one. Not to mention the pumpkin spice latte and pumpkin spice muffins are back at Tim Hortons. And get your morning started the right way with the scrambled egg loaded croissant. A freshly cracked scrambled egg piled on a flaky croissant. You can try it with maple brown butter sauce. And the $8.99 dinner deals continue at Tim Hortons after 5 till 11 at Tim Hortons, with 10 locations to serve you in Brandon, Verdun, Neepawa, Dauphin, and Moosomin. And Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC Certified Service Express. Get your oil change for the winter. Get your fluids all checked out. Make sure your tires are good to go. And anything else you might need, you got superior service. It's Certified Service Express. It's fast, it's trusted, and they give back to the community because every oil change is a donation to the Bear Clan Helping Hands and Samaritan House. 1500 Richmond Avenue. Wow, Zumba Bernice got a glow stick from a Lady Gaga concert. Wow. Oh, okay, so concerts. I got a guitar pick from Alice Cooper, not directly from Alice Cooper, but I went out to the Surf Ballroom in Clear Lake, Iowa in 2003. This is just like Danceland at Clear Lake. It is untouched from the 1950s. You may recognize this as the venue that Buddy Holly, Richie Valens, and the Big Bopper played at that night, the day the music died. They played here. Buddy Holly called his wife, said, "We're headed to Fargo, North Dakota. It's very, very cold. I've got a plane I've contracted, and a few of us are going to fly up, and Waylon Jennings and the rest of the crew are going to ride on the bus." And we all know what happened. Just outside of this town in Iowa, the plane crashed. Buddy Holly, the Big Bopper, and Richie Valens perished, and they call that the day the music died. So in 2003, on a Minneapolis family holiday, I wanted to go down and see it for myself. It happened to be closed because they had a big party the night before, but the awesome caretaker of the Surf Ballroom in Clear Lake, Iowa, I told them we were from Canada. He said, "Oh, my God, come on in. Forgive the mess. You've come a long way. I'll give you a personal tour." He gave us a personal tour, the caretaker of this beautiful Surf Ballroom. And I said, "Boy, what was going on last night?" He says, "Alice Cooper." He says, "Everyone who's an artist in America wants to play this venue. From Faith Hill and Tim McGraw to Kiss. Every American art, Kenny Rogers to, like, Prince." And he says, "Last night we had Alice Cooper here." And I'm like, "Oh, my God, there's like I said, there's a guitar pick on the stage. It's probably Al. He goes, oh, yeah, it's probably the band's. It's probably Alice's. You can have it. Go ahead and take it. So I got the Alice Cooper's guitar pick. School's out for summer. Derek says, I parked Morgan Freeman's car in Lake Louise, and he told me, you're a good man, Charlie Brown. Wow. And he said it only the way Morgan Freeman can say it. You're a good man, Charlie Brown. You're a good man, Charlie Brown. Just only the way Morgan Freeman can do it. That is pretty cool. Very, very cool. Very cool. So there is your update on the Philly Karen. All is well. They've got a camper. They've got baseball tickets. They're going to the World Series. And now a little closer to home. In BC, as the country burns, we are taking care of business. We have stepped it up. We have stepped up our law enforcement in this country. Yes, we are not messing around anymore. Yeah, crime has gotten a little out of control in Canada, so it's time to go after the dad driving a Barbie Jeep through Prince George, BC. What? This is kind of humorous. This is interesting. I find it sad, especially since we have crime is out of control in this country. We have got automobile theft off the charts. We've got most crimes, huge increase in crime in Canada as people continue to struggle for various reasons. And police are completely overworked, completely overtaxed, I guess, except in Prince George, BC, when they see a dad driving a Barbie mobile. Driving any motorized vehicle without a license is against the law, police say. It's against the law. So look at the picture on the right. They've got him on the hood of the car. They've got him cuffed. There's no messing around. This is Canada. Steal a Lamborghini, in and out of jail in 5 minutes. You drive a Barbie car, you're going to prison. Maybe he stole it from his daughter. Maybe his 6-year-old daughter called police.
Hello, my daddy stole a car.
Excuse me?
He stole my Barbie car.
There's the guy. Lincoln said he was getting ready to get a Slurpee with a friend, but got lazy, decided to borrow his roommate's child's tiny car to get around as his friend walked along beside him. I never drove it before, he said while laughing. In the images, Lincoln is seen driving near the side of the road that's been closed for construction before turning onto an open side road. Then an unmarked police cruiser pulls him over and he's arrested. You're really arresting him for driving a kid's Jeep? Asked Summer Karen, one of the people, to film the guy as he's being hauled away in handcuffs. Really? He was going a whopping 3 miles per hour as he was going down the street. Looks ridiculous, but police were not amused. The person submitting the photo says that Lincoln even used hand signals before turning to make sure that other cars could see him. There's cops pulling him over, and there he is getting thrown onto the car. Oh, yeah, this is Canada is a pretty interesting place to live. Let's throw him in jail. Wow. Well, it certainly wasn't speeding. RCMP say they pulled Lincoln over for a traffic stop, and when they talked to him, they found out that he had a suspended license due to likely DUI. They gave him a breathalyzer. He's driving this little car, and they gave him a breathalyzer, and he failed it. Okay, that's no laughing matter. I mean, drinking and driving is never a joke, but police say that they'd received calls that the man was intoxicated and driving this little Barbie car in the middle of the road, so the plot thickens. Okay. Of course, none of that information is available to the general public, so it looks bizarre that police are going to throw this guy onto the roof of a car and arrest him, and now it slowly starts to make sense. You're not supposed to drive any motorized vehicle while you're impaired. And if he was impaired, you're not. I don't even think you're supposed to drive a bike. I don't even think you're supposed to be on a bike, quite honestly. So, yeah, it's a big no-no. It's a big no-no. But this guy doesn't look like he's hammered. He just looks like he's having a great time. He's out on the freeway. How is this possible? How is this even possible that this guy is able to drive this car like this? This is insane. He's in a little Tykes car. He's got to be going like 40 miles an hour. How? How is that possible? That is not AI. He was caught by several people on a freeway. How is it not coming apart? How is... Quentin says it's like driving the lawnmower to the beer store. And unfortunately, we've heard of those stories, and people do get arrested, and it is against the law. Just walk. But even that, I mean, depending on how hammered you are, public intoxication is also a crime. But I digress. I'm more interested in this guy's car. Where's the engine at? Where's the engine in this little Tykes car? How did he make it go this fast? And why are his shoes not lighting on fire? Why are his shoes not melting? Truth be told, there is actually some enthusiasts, some car enthusiasts, I believe it's in the UK, that actually made a working and street legal little Tykes car. I'm going to show it to you next hour. This guy's hilarious. Holy crap. That is so bizarre and cool at the same time. Anyway, we've got to roll. Again, my apologies to our Facebook friends. I am so sorry that we couldn't get the Facebook feed up and running for you today. I will be posting the YouTube version of the show on my Facebook page later today so that you can see what it was that we were yakking about a little bit later this morning, and hopefully we'll be able to get that rectified for tomorrow. And in the meantime, thank you, YouTubers, for stopping by to say hi. We're moving exclusively over to Twitch for Hour 2, twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. Thank you, YouTube. Also, X, we do appreciate it. Thank you so much.